Okay. I don't go right in anymore because because I'm just like sitting there waiting for people to come in.
You're like a stalker.
No.
What? What was that?
That was me.
Is your mic on?
Perfect memories of what you mean to me. When I see you, my knees get weak, and I can barely speak, except to whisper out your name. I'm trapped by the memories that you gave to me. Now you know that you're the one to blame. I've touched the stars and I know their name, and they try to hide, but I know their game. And I touch the stars and I see their eyes, and when they fall, it's no surprise. On the streets of a shiny town, I follow you around in the land of make-believe, dining at some posh restaurant, a table that you want, and I'll be waiting when you leave. Hang out with your loser friends until the party ends, into a limo on the street. I'll be sure to see you safely home. I'll call you on the phone just to listen to you breathe. And I'll touch the stars and I know their names, and they try to hide, but I know their game. And I'll touch the stars and I see their eyes, and when they fall, it's no surprise. I'll touch the stars and I know their names, and they try to hide, but I know their game. And I've touched the stars and I see their eyes, and when they fall, it's no surprise. In the morning it begins again with our chat show friend. When they get it wrong, it makes me scream, and they're watching as you raise your head, kick out the cobwebs, and awaken to my dream. On the streets of a shiny town, I follow you around, and you don't even know it's me, or exactly how close I get, but I'm not a threat, as long as you are who you're supposed to be. I'll touch stars, I know the names, they try to hide, I know their game. Don't you know I've touched the stars, I touch the stars, I see them rise, and when they fall, it's no surprise. Don't you know I've touched the stars, and I'll touch the stars, and I know their names, and they try to hide, but I know their game. And I've touched the stars, and I see their eyes, and when they fall, it's no surprise. I touch the stars, I don't know, they I can sneak through the shadow walls. I can be the one that'll watch you when you sleep. I can be there when you're at home. The pictures on my phone are perfect memories of what you mean to me. When I see you, my knees get weak, and I can barely speak except to whisper out your name. I'm trapped by the memories that you gave to me. Now you know that you're the one to blame. I've touched the stars and I know their name, and they try to hide, but I know their game. And I've touched the stars and I see their eyes, and when they fall, it's no surprise. On the streets of a shiny town, I follow you around, in the land of make-believe, dining at some posh restaurant, a table that you want, and I'll be waiting when you leave. Hang out with your loser friends until the party ends, to a limo on the street. I'll be sure to see you safely home. I'll call you on the phone just to listen to you breathe. And I've touched the stars and I know their names, and they try to hide, but I know their game. And I've touched the stars and I see their eyes, and when they fall, it's no surprise. I've touched the stars and I know their names, and they try to hide, but I know their game. And I've touched the stars and I see their eyes, and when they fall, it's no surprise. In the morning it begins again with our chat show friend. When they get it wrong, it makes me scream, and they're watching as you raise your head, kick out the cobwebs, and awaken to my dream. On the streets of a shiny town, I follow you around, and you don't even know it's me, or exactly how close I get, but I'm not a threat, as long as you are who you're supposed to be. I'll touch stars, I know the names, they try to hide, I know their game. Don't you know I've touched the stars, I touch the stars, I see them rise, and when they fall, it's no surprise. Don't you know I've touched the stars, and I've touched the stars, and I know their names, and they try to hide, but I know their game. And I've touched the stars and I see their eyes, and when they fall, it's no surprise. I touch the stars, I don't know, I know they try to hide. I touch the stars, I see them rise, and when they fall, it's no surprise. I touch the stars.
I touch the stars.
I touch them too. And they, in turn, touch us.
Happy Tuesday,
Oh, look.
children of the lawn.
Yes, and look who's on the lawn at Woodstock. Look at all those people. Oh, and look at that guy. And look at that guy.
And he's going to be on our lawn tonight.
Man, I'll tell you what, Gerardo, I've had some fun nights playing with him. You know, when you play with a percussionist, and here we go again, folks. When you play as a drummer, when you play with a percussionist, it's really, for me, I love Latin percussion, and I love that. Well, you know that, so we don't need to go.
I don't know if they know that.
They don't
I
know that? Oh, you know that. Well, no, I do. I love timbales. In fact, I had timbales and some different stuff in early kits when I
did not know that.
Yeah. When I started expanding, before I got the Fives kit, and I was still playing the Pink Champagne Slingerlands, I had
So then that was like before Speaks days.
way before Speaks days.
So I don't think a lot of the children of the lawn were around.
Yeah, but that's not, okay. That's not what I meant. If they were around, well, anyway. Yeah, I got 2 sets of timbales, and you know where I got that from, believe it or not, from Corky Lang. If I am not mistaken, when we opened for Mountain, before they went to play Woodstock, which we're going to talk to Gerardo about, we opened for them at Highlands Junior High School, and I'm pretty sure that Corky had timbales in his set.
Huh.
But guess who's early?
Who? Gerardo?
Yeah.
Wow. Come on in.
Come on in. That's cool. Yeah. So, are you guys ready? The Sprouts Without Doubts, you all ready? Because usually we wait till 10 after, but
you know what?
this is drum talk tonight.
Oh.
No. Wow.
Well, I didn't
No,
know
that's good, but I'm gone.
That.
I am out of here. What?
Like you said, the reason why you have the drumming monkey is because
Yeah, go ahead. Bail yourself out of this one. You'll be sleeping in the new dog bed.
we haven't got the new dog bed yet.
No, but we thought it was here. We really thought it was here. I got a UPS. Oh, and that means I have to call Sheila. Let's not forget that.
Right.
Got a UPS delivery of some amazing stuff. I should show that, and I'll show it tomorrow on Wilding. But listen, I'm going to jump in with Gerardo early because why not, right?
Yeah, he's here.
He is
you don't
here.
want your guests standing at the door.
No, you don't want that. He gets to read the funny. See, if you're in the green room, there's some funniness for you to read in there.
There is?
Yeah. You've never been in there, have you?
No.
No.
I don't need to go to the green room.
Okay. Well, anyway, I'm looking forward to catching.
Great.
What?
Thank you, Lori.
Oh.
And thank you, Lori.
Really? You got to do it
Why is that
again.
not working?
Because you're doing. Oh. Guys have no idea what this feels like, man. Wow. And then you just get like.
Everyone's experience is a little different.
It is. All right, listen, let's get Gerardo in the house.
Okay.
Gerardo, I'm just enjoying that too much. Okay, here we go. Ding dong.
Ding dong.
Again. You gotta turn them up. Uh-oh. He might just be logged on, you see, and waiting till 10 after, which is what us drummers do. We're prepared, we're ahead of time.
Yeah.
Oh, there he is. There he is.
Adam's a Sag. I'm a Leo. Right now it's his time.
I got you. I'm all there.
That's right. Remember that.
I have no video.
Tell him to run as far away from me as possible.
Here. I was going to tell him that after we hung up. I was going to tell him that about you after we hung up.
Now you're what? You're 65?
I'm 75.
What?
Yeah, he's 7.
I'm 75 and kicking ass, motherfucker.
Wow, we're looking better than ever.
Yeah, good as it gets.
You bet, man. Absolutely. Do you know Steve Luongo, right?
No,
Uh-oh.
I don't.
Steve Luongo was John Entwistle's drummer. John Entwistle, The Who. They used to play it.
Sure.
They used to play at my, when I did Thunder Club or Leo Fest, they would always come out and play. I got to do
Vegas? Is that in Vegas?
no, that was in New York. Right now, I'm going to be with Steve Luongo. I'm going to be with Steve Luongo, who's a bad dude.
What?
And
There you are.
Steve, are you there?
I'm right here.
Thank you, brother. Steve Luongo. I'm here with Robbie, and we're talking with Robbie Rodriguez, and we're talking about Al Di Meola, Giovanni.
Ah,
And I said, do you remember Steve Luongo, one of the baddest drummers ever? Anyway, I'm saying goodbye. Guys, I got to hang up right now. I'm with Steve on his podcast. Let me call you back in a little while, okay?
Bro, I don't go to bed before the sun comes up. I'll be practicing late, so call me later.
I certainly will. Love you guys.
love you guys.
Have fun
See you later.
practicing.
Love you guys.
Have fun storming the castle.
Yes, have fun storming the castle. My brother, how are you?
I'm good, man. How are you, bro?
Doing great. Now, Angus said 7:10, so I'm sorry if I was here.
You were here. You do what we do.
I was
The only thing we do late is hang a little behind the beat. That's all we do that's late.
That's right. And hey, that's a Southern groove. You know, the Southern groove.
Yeah.
A little bit
Yeah.
behind the beat. When we get up to New York, it's a little bit on top of the beat. You know,
Okay. Yeah, but you know.
it's where you come from.
So, bro, I gotta ask you
Please.
stuff because, I mean, we'll do the whole Hendrix thing, but this is more about gear because I want to piss my wife off right away.
Hey, Laurie!
How many nights have we heard that at China Club?
That's right, man.
Anyway, man,
Go.
I see these guys that are drum collectors. They have this snare drums and they have the this and that, and they have all the stuff. And I'm not one of those guys. I only recently went back to wooden shells. But my question is this: is there the same kind of vintage, awesome stuff for percussion? Like, is there a set of congas, quinto, comodoro that is like, from yesterday, or is it all the new stuff is the best stuff?
It's like this, that's a very good question. As you're asking me that question, I'm saying, that's true. As far as percussion, it's not like drums when you go, this is the vintage set of Rush, Pertz, his drums.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's worth $20 million, 20 grand for that drum set. You can't do it. I've never known someone like even Giovanni, who's like the master, as you know.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's the rest of us. As far as Conga's concerned, for sure. I got my shit. He has his shit. We all have our thing, right, Steve?
Good.
That may hopefully separates us from our friends, but makes them understand that we have something too that we bring to the table. So with congas and stuff like that, like for instance, I just saw, you remember Manolo Badreno?
I do.
Yeah, he was in Weather Report.
Right. Monster.
He was a monster. He also played with, he was in Weather Report. He also played with Miles Davis. And the Electric Band. And then when I left Spyro Gyra, he played right after me in Spyro Gyra. He is a monster. And he sends me stuff all the time. I don't know where he lives, but it seems like he lives in the jungle somewhere. He's a very different cat, Steve. He's one of those cats. He lives in the jungle and he has all these drums and he goes, and he's playing all this stuff. And I go, okay. But he has these incredible drums that are hand carved. There's a couple of not even manufacturers,
Artisans, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Craftsmen
Craftsmen.
who take, get a solid piece of wood or really make it a couple of layers so it's so solid, nothing rings. And then they carve all this beautiful history into it. Like Manola has some drums. I don't, and most of us here, being involved with LP and having Giovanni models, he has the best. They're heavy. They're, you can articulate on those drums. The Tito Puente, LP has everything. Tito Puente, timbal.
Tito, man.
You can really sing on, excuse me. Hello, goodbye.
Popular guy today.
Listening to me.
Every night.
Every
Man. I've been having this trouble, guys.
Listen, that's where this is what we do, bro. We do real life. This is not, this is you and me hanging out on one side or the other of the bathroom in the dressing room in the office of the China Club. It's it's just that.
It's just
somebody
like,
calls, they call.
You're on the East Coast. I'm on the West Coast. Here we are once again. So, so all that question that you asked me, Steve. No.
That's good to know.
If you're an aficionado and you want to get the drums like that I played or percussion that I played, like for you, if somebody says, holy fuck, because you're a great drummer, if somebody says, I want to be like Steve, if he's selling his drums, I want those drums. Like I sold all the stuff. When I moved to Hawaii, when my wife got cancer, came back the second time, we moved to Hawaii, right? So I had, like you, anvil cases filled. And I said, what am I haven't touched that instrument, those drums, in 10, 15, or maybe 20 years. I said, let somebody else enjoy it. You know what I mean, Steve?
Yeah.
Guy or girl, get off on that.
Laurie you're making Laurie's day, bro, because if you remember, my sets were like little villages.
They were huge.
And
he still has them.
I gave half of one of them away the other day to a performing arts center. And I slowly over the years, on this one particular set, which was, had all the backup and all the touring seconds and all that stuff, I gave some of it away. And I thought, well, you know what? I'm going to give this half of it to the Performing Arts Center. They need it. They have a studio, blah, blah, blah. And then I go out into my shed and damn, there's another frickin' bass drum. So now,
to the shed where the lawnmower should be.
Yeah, where the lawnmower could be. So, I have a hard time with it.
Practicality.
Yeah, no kidding. Where the lawnmower could be.
That's right.
That's what my wife says. Excuse me, you have all these drums, you don't use them. We rent an additional space for stuff that you never touch, because like right behind me, I have like whatever I need. I got my congos, timbales, and all the blah, 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 as you know. I have that right here. Then again, I have another bathroom filled with crap like you do. Laurie, we can't help ourselves.
I know.
We're trying to pack rats. It's kind of like pack rat slash drummer or drummer backslash, pack rat. It's like all those knickknacks where, drummer, guitar players, like my brother-in-law. He's a classical cello player. Classical, but when it's a guitarist, he has 25 guitars now, Steve.
Wow.
25 guitars for a non-guitar player who wants to try different styles of guitars. He's a collector, he's a hoarder. My poor sister, I said, Martha, when this guy goes, we're going to sell all this crap. You're going to woman. She said, he's not going to die soon. I said, don't worry. When he does, I'm right here.
To that point, Entwistle had 300 guitars, and they were all ridiculous. They were all collectors, and the only time he would sell them is to get a better version of whatever that was. 300. Oh yeah, including he had a room called the guitar room that had these sliding out shelves, and there were fenders, and it was insane. I mean, he and not just a bunch of stuff, but all collectible stuff, plank basses and 52 broadcasters, and just ridiculous stuff. And the only time I think they ever got really played was we were making a record, and I had a opportunity at the end of the song to do a guitar trade back and forth, trading fours back and forth. And so I had the guitar player play the 56 Strat and play the 62 Les Paul. I was just, and when he passed, they auctioned it all off.
Yes, because they should be played
Yeah.
by people.
Yeah, they should be played by people.
They
But
should be played by people, Steve, but
who's this now? Oh, let's get him on the show.
I got it this time. It's been bugging. I have to get a new phone. I've dropped this so many times, Steve, that all this stuff kind of happens out of nowhere. So, anyway, let's move on. But,
all right, so here's my thing about to finish up with the drums,
please.
because it's really I love percussion. I just love it, and I can do it, but it's not my main street. I can, what I mean.
Yeah.
I'm not looking for a gig, but I enjoy it, and it's a lot of fun. But the technology, those drums go back so far. The history of those, even before, certainly snare drums and everything else, they gave way to tom-toms and kick drums. But that was like the original percussion, a hollow log with, it was what it was. And then they went to calfskin heads. And now, do they use the synthetic heads like we do on regular drums?
Yes, Steve.
And which is better? Which is better?
There's a yin and the yang in this, Steve, like but more with percussion than drums. You can use a plastic head and it sounds great if it's tuned correctly, as you know. Now, the plastic heads, to me, they pop and so on and so forth. The mule hide or the calf hide, they have another timbre, as you know.
Yeah,
And
darker.
it's a deeper, more authentic sound, like the wooden drums. If you are on stage like we're used to, and especially I am when when I'm doing the jazz fusion or other music, soul and stuff. When I'm doing rock and roll with my rock family, I have to be able to project. So I get the fiberglass drums, big drums. I put them on stands. I have the mics above and below, so they're really picking up. So I don't have to go bang, bang, bang. I just go, and I try to set up, when I'm on tour, of course, my own sound system, and I give the monitor man or the sound man, my two. Here you go, man. Put them in. I have my own monitor system. It's very important for me, as more important for you.
Yeah, absolutely more important. Absolutely. Nope.
Uh-oh.
You're frozen.
Frozen.
He'll come back. Come back. He's frozen. Oh no.
Uh-oh.
I should do it too.
What do we do?
I don't know what we do.
Gerardo,
can you hear us?
If you can hear us, your picture is frozen and we
Yeah,
cannot hear you.
I can type to him. I
If
think
he's
anyway.
reading,
Yeah.
texting.
Yeah.
He's got his phone right there.
He's got what?
His phone.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Why don't I just call his phone?
Yeah.
We know that works.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's gone. He'll come back. He will come back.
Can you believe he's 75 years old?
Maybe it comes. Yeah, I knew he was always older than me.
Well, he looks amazing.
I know. And he's ripped too. That's the thing. That what he does is so physical. It's like.
Right, but it's not like a 75-year-old one of these
But he never was
Jack
like that. When he
LaLanne.
was 40, he was never like that. When he was, he was always had that DNA. That. It was, those guys worked out. He plays his ass off. Watch that. If you watch him at Woodstock in the Hendrix set, he's playing his butt off.
Yeah,
He's gonna come back.
also 19 then.
I think he's playing better now because that's what happens.
Yeah.
He's also 19, but I'm just talking about the physicality of what he does and what he was saying about it. I was so happy to hear it. How you guys hear me say all the time, that I stopped playing wooden drums like in 1971. And what that basically means is I went to fiberglass shells, and then I went to carbon graphite shells because of the projection. When you play with the monster bass player of Doom, you need to project. So Grover actually built me the set that's on all of those Entwistle tours in the 90s, Entwistle band tours, the black set. That's all carbon fiber, weighs a ton, and pisses roadies off.
Did you write that?
Did I write to Gerardo? No.
No.
He's probably on the other phone. I thought when he dropped out, he was going to come back, but we'll try him.
Oh, well, okay. Well, Sue has some
There we
collections
go.
and she's trying to sell some stuff on eBay.
Oh.
And Gail says people don't spin today. The baby boomers are all trying to downsize.
I don't know what happened, man. I don't have a connection.
You know what? When you get one, it's where are you? Up in Sarasota?
Yeah, I'm in Sarasota. I'm like right behind, right up from I can scream to you almost.
Yeah, no, I can hear you out the window. But no, just you know what? Just keep trying to hit it, and you'll get the signal back. And when you get it, log in. I'll be waiting for you. It's no big deal.
We're here.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah, no, it's you know what? You did get in early, so you got some credits.
Oh, we got you here. What size shirt do you wear?
Yeah, no, what size shirt do you wear?
I am a medium, I'm a 150-pound guy, 5'11",
Yeah, 2% body fat. I know who you are.
Okay, because your shirt's
All right.
going out tomorrow.
Yeah, because no.
I can't put on weight. I know. The fuck you, Gerardo.
No, man, no. I'm a fan, bro. Believe me.
Yeah.
I believe.
All the people are saying
yeah.
how amazing you look.
Yeah, so just come back in whenever you can, and I'll be bragging on you until you
want
get
our
there.
friends to look good, Gerardo.
Yeah.
I love you guys.
Hey, we love you too. We'll see you in a minute, whenever you
See
can.
you in a minute, bro.
All right.
Thank you very much.
All right, no worries. Bye.
Yeah, we want our friends.
See, that's the. I love what we do. I know you don't love it all that much because you don't like the bullshit of it, but the family of it for me.
You mean drums?
No, just music, showbiz.
Oh, well, it was fun telling Jessica all the stories today.
Oh, we went to our bank because we're experiencing a lag time with our insurance company.
Our homeowner's insurance
They're
for our hurricane.
they're probably into us for about $100,000.
Our hurricane damage.
Yeah, it was. So we were over there today, and we love Jessica at the bank, and it's so much fun because this is it's a private investment. It's a wealth management bank, and don't take
They
that
have
the wrong.
homemade cookies.
Don't take it the wrong way.
No. But
And
they're
we bank
very,
there too. No, so, but it's a very personalized touch. It's amazing. It's not so local anymore. They open branches all over the place.
We haven't been in there.
But it
since
is.
COVID.
Yeah, they built a new building, and it's just like it's appointed just like a luxury townhouse in New York. So we're in there, and we're talking to Jessica, who handles all our financial stuff, and it's very straight in there. I mean, very mostly prosperous people, well invested people. That kind.
But her father was friends with Red Ed from.
Yeah, her
East Coast
father
South.
knew Ed Roman.
Oh, they were good friends.
So come on. I mean, anyway. So, but she lives in this corporate world with these very well-heeled people, and there's a certain protocol in the bank, and it just is what it is. And so when we had an appointment with her today because we wanted her to look over our policy and this and that, and we're not worried about that because you don't get more than you're supposed to get, and you don't get less. So on that positive note,
we started telling
her about the people that we had on the show and stories about this and that and the other thing, and I listen to us doing it. We go back and forth at her. Oh, what about this? Oh, no, and it's like a comedy act, right? And then I'm sitting back and I'm listening to it when Lori's telling her part of the story, and it sounds like bullshit. It really does. And It's
My
not.
part sounds like
No,
bullshit.
or the whole thing sounds like bullshit. It's like, the liar on Saturday Night Live. Well, so we're hanging out with,
No, we did not. We told
no, we told Clark Gayton
Clark
with
Gayton
Prince.
story about Prince. We told Brian.
Brian
Bassett
Bassett about naming, play that funky music.
Yeah, about Wild Cherry.
And what else do we tell? We told other stuff. I don't know.
I don't
It's
know.
fun. It's, it's just because we were talking about the show. I don't think Jessica has seen the show. I think
No, she has not.
I think she runs that place like a top, and when she gets free time, I don't think she's logging on to my
They like have their
live
own
stream.
private chefs there.
So yeah, they have a private chef there, and they're always the best cookies. It's just, and not too many, not too few, always fresh.
And
They have a
there's a
freaking
variety.
chef in the bank.
There's white chocolate macadamia nut, homemade,
Mhm.
homemade oatmeal raisin,
And real good
homemade
coffee.
chocolate chip.
Want a bank there? Can I open an account for you?
And we saw actually our bank president.
Yeah, we saw the guy. Yeah, Joe on the
giving out
news.
turkeys dinners to people.
And when you have
Actually, whole turkeys.
whole turkeys.
He's been doing it for 20 years.
Yeah, but yeah, they're incredible people, and they've been as good to us as we could ever hope for a bank to be. I mean, you don't really hear people bragging on their bank. Hey, I bank at Citibank. Man.
Naples is nearby. They have a branch in Naples.
Yeah, they have a branch.
And they have a branch in Scottsdale.
Mm-hmm. It's called Finemark Bank.
Laurie says she's on her way to see Jessica.
Go see Jessica.
She wants to get those cookies.
But the cookies are awesome. And then, they have all the other stuff too. And it's just a beautiful place. There's night art on the wall. I did an art exhibition there at the old one, not at the
They
new
love Remy there.
one. Yeah.
But we didn't bring him today.
No, we didn't bring him.
But when he was a puppy,
Yeah,
he went in there.
he was running all over the place, and they love him, and they still remember him. And when we go, we usually do the drive up, and Julie's there, and he sticks his head out the window, and they give him treats, and
They give out homemade treats.
it's a right. You can go to Wawa, no, or what's the other thing? The Butterbur, what's that? Culver's. You can go to Culver's, and they'll give you a doggy cup, right?
A pup cup.
A pup cup,
Right.
which is ice
They
cream.
do that at DQ too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they do that at most places that have ice cream, but
Yeah.
this is next
And
level
Starbucks
shit.
gives you
This
whipped
is
cream.
freaking holistic
And
granola
Remy
treat
won't eat them.
because he's a freaking food snob.
He's a food snob. He likes Walmart brand Old Roy bones.
Yeah, Walmart brand Old Roy Bones.
Yeah, that's his favorite.
Speaking of Old Roy, have you guys seen Succession?
Oh. Kitty just posted a picture of a chocolate chip cookie.
Oh,
We are watching Succession.
yeah, again.
Well,
We're
because you
getting.
forget.
I don't think we ever finished the second season.
No, we didn't. So we're finishing season 2, and then we're gonna dive into 3.
Dive into 3,
Mm-hmm.
and it's.
I don't think Gerardo's able.
You don't
to
think he's coming back?
I don't think so.
Well, let's. I have an interesting thing to talk about.
Who's that?
I've been discussing this solo album. I've been talking about it with the label, and I'm getting such incredible press from, the outlets that I've been, from Goldmine to iHeartRadio to, I've got a radioactive
Base
thing here.
magazine.
A Base Magazine, and it's
Oh,
been
for
incredible.
Zoomed.
Yeah, for the record. So I do have a volume, we are going to do volume 2 at least. And if I decided to keep going, volume 3, volume 4, I would have to change the way the record works. So right now we've got about, I don't know, there's 13 songs on the
I know
record.
you were planning on 3 and 4.
Well, I'm just saying I could,
I thought
because
you were gonna do volume 2, and then you were gonna move on to other stuff,
yeah.
like your solo stuff.
Well, right, that's what I'm saying.
Well, that would be volume.
Well, but I'm not going to do volume 3. I mean, I won't even start. I haven't even started on volume 2 yet.
Sue loves Succession, and she has seen each season multiple times.
Aha. Well,
She
don't.
loves their verbiage. You mean like fuck? That's all they say.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a little blue. But
Especially the McCulkin kid.
I see now they cast him perfectly because
They
no
really
matter how old he is or how rich he is, that's a smarmy character right there.
Yeah.
And he smarms it right up. So we like him.
Oh, Gail and Tim get popcorn at their bank. Wow.
That's not from the drive up, or you have to go inside.
Oh. But
Hey, listen, they should be giving you stuff.
they don't give us anything at Truist.
That's true.
They don't give us popcorn.
No, they don't. Well, but not at the, we don't go in. We drive up.
I have been in and there's no popcorn.
I'm sure there's something if you look around.
Sue said, yeah, he has great lines. The Culkin kid.
Oh yeah, he'd see, but him and what's her name is just. I'm having a hard
Oh, him
time
and
with it.
Jerry.
Yeah, I'm having a hard time with it. I mean, I remember it, but it's like nah, because that's whatever. So what?
Tim says inside there's popsicles. Okay. What is the name of your bank, Tim?
Yeah,
There's dog treats.
yeah,
They
dog
don't even
treats.
they give Remy dog treats at, yeah, they give dog treats at Truist.
Yeah, they
right?
do. There's not anybody that doesn't really give stuff out in a drive up.
Where do they give you popsicles? Inside. What's the name of that bank, Tim?
The Good Humor Bank, the National Bank of Good Humor. Dairy Queen.
Wait, then he says together. What does that mean, together? That's the name of your bank?
The Together Bank.
Or do they give you popsicles and popcorn together?
Wow.
Wow.
Popsicle corn.
That might be a new invention.
Popsicle corn.
You like freeze the popcorn on the outside of the popcorn.
Have some popsicle corn. It really sucks.
Lori gets money at her bank. All right.
There you
Like
go.
that bank.
Yeah. How come we just give ours money? Well, it's not really true.
No, that's not really true.
No, it's not
Money at
true
our
at all.
bank.
Not true at all. Anyway, enough banking. Because it doesn't qualify as politics or gloom, but it's banking. So
Okay.
we had a great time. We love our bank, and thanks. In case Jessica's watching. There's like 6 Jessicas at this
Yeah,
bank.
there is. There's a lot of Jessica.
I think they do that on purpose. It's like discrimination. Discrimination. What's your name? Jessica. You're hired. So don't just think you're going to walk in there and ask for Jessica. You can't even get internet. You can't get cell reception in there because they have it blocked.
Okay, now Gail says you get the most leverage with a problem at a credit union. I have heard good things about credit unions.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And Kitty likes the credit union also. We know people.
Yeah. We know people that have had lots of luck with
Tim
that.
says Anheuser-Busch Credit Union.
Aha.
That
I don't know what is a credit union?
I really don't know.
We're not,
Like
you
a
know,
bank.
we've had handlers for the previous many years, and we don't know how to do anything.
I know Jimmy and Tracy use a credit union.
It's through the car company, probably. What do you use it for? Like a bank? It's a bank?
Yeah. a
So
bank.
it invests.
Their check is from a credit union.
Huh.
Oh, Gail, Sue, you got your Christmas tree up?
Oh, we saw a great Christmas tree. Did we share the guy's?
No.
Our first Christmas tree, mine and Miss Laurie's first Christmas tree, was I had eight blue tom-toms, clear blue Vista Light tom-toms, and they're called concert toms because they only have a head on one side, so they're all open on the bottom. And there was an 18, a 16, 15, 14, 13, whatever, 10, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And we put Christmas light, we stacked them on top of each other. So it was blue, not quite green, but blue. and we put lights around it, and that was our first Christmas tree.
Yes, it was.
And the guy, who was it that did that? I got to go look.
The boomer guy.
Right. I'm gonna go find the boomer guy.
I don't remember what
Yeah,
his name was.
Boomerosity. That one of the interviews, and I'm actually going to play one of those this week. They were a lot of fun to do. I mean, and I'm still doing them. So it's where is it? Let's see.
His name was Randy,
Yeah.
wasn't it?
But where's his Christmas tree?
It would be on his page.
Oh, it's on his. I thought it was on my page.
Randy Patterson.
Randy Patterson. Oh wow! Look at that. Well, anyway, you don't need you.
Oh, maybe it's on his Boomerosity page.
Oh, could be. Well, in any event, he had a very 21st century version of our original tree, and brought back a lot of scary memories.
It looked good though.
We were freaking scared. You remember that first Christmas? I don't think
Yeah.
so. You do really?
Yes, I do. That's where I got Lord Taylor.
Oh, right, Lord Taylor.
Mm-hmm. A raccoon, a stuffed,
Stuffed
Toy.
raccoon from Lord and Taylor's.
and I named him Lord Taylor.
It's true.
Mm-hmm.
What? No, this needs to stop. That needs to. So let's see. I'm getting the feeling Gerardo's not coming back. I think he lost his service.
Well, Sue has a picture of a green sparkle drum set up like a tree-ish. I guess you don't have the picture of ours.
Somewhere I do.
And it's got red balls.
You don't say.
Well, oh, okay. A credit union is a tax exempt bank.
What does that mean?
I don't want to
That
know.
you don't pay tax? I got bit by something here.
Okay.
Out ranching today.
We're ranching too.
Yeah, we did some ranching. So
Well,
it's
not so hot down here anymore.
what does it mean to tax exempt? That you don't pay taxes? They don't pay taxes?
Steve?
Because I got to get in one of those. Anyway,
I don't know. I've heard good things about them.
yeah.
Now, Gail says they don't pay taxes.
So how does that help us? I mean-
Seriously?
No. Okay, ma'am. Sorry. So, see, this is us. Now we're just riffing because Gerardo's supposed to still be in here. We're supposed to be talking about Hendrix and so he's been on a show like 2 or 3 times now, and I still don't know how that whole Hendrix thing happened. And he was in it too. And Hendrix used to call him Jerry. And I think somewhere there's a book, Jimmy and Jerry,
Why do you
It
call
might-
him Jerry?
because that was his name, Jerry Velez.
Oh, it wasn't Gerardo?
Well, it is Gerardo, but I don't think Jimi
Gerardo.
Hendrix wanted to say all that. It's easy for him to say Jerry. Yeah, Jerry. It's like Jerry, man.
See,
Cool.
Gerardo.
uh,
Maybe Gerardo means Jerry.
it don't. Well, you think
Like Jesus.
means what?
Oh,
Watch this, guy. Jesus.
is Joe. No?
Jesus is Joe. Joe Christ. Hey, Joe. I mean, Jesus.
Oh, shit.
Hey, look, there goes old Joe Christ. Did you figure it out yet?
No. All right. Jesus is spelled like Jesus, right?
Yeah, and that's what.
And
Yes,
it just
and
means Jesus, not Joe.
no, it's
Jose is
You-
Joe. Oh shit. My
Every
mother's side of
day.
the family is from Spain, people, so
every
I can say
day,
these
you
things.
guys.
oh shit.
Every day.
Ah,
God.
ah.
And right before you go to sleep, you'll get it, and then it's like. So now I'm
And then you gotta pee.
Jose. Oh my God.
Well, I think we have lost Jerry.
We lost you. And Gerardo.
And Jesus and Jesus.
Right. Yeah. Joe Christ is gone. Oh, goodness gracious. So what do you want to do? What do you want to do now? What should we do now?
Laurie said the Stephen Laurie comedy show. Sue said it's better than stress and arguing. That's right.
Well, yeah, that wouldn't last more than that wouldn't last.
No.
We are fully agreed on the need for joy and merriment. This is a house of joy and merriment. Angus, are you watching?
I don't think so.
Probably not.
No.
God.
Let's talk about Zoom now that you've all got your CDs.
Shit. Yeah, now that you all got your CDs, let's talk about Zoom.
What's your favorite song?
Do we have a favorite song? Is there something that you would like
You have an
explained?
open one over there?
I got a booklet. I got the fancy booklet.
You got the song list? Fancy booklet?
You got the fancy booklet.
Oh, Kitty says some Christmas shows are on tonight.
I feel like we're one of them.
Did any of them just start at 7:30 that you'd like to go and see?
Really? Is there anything? Oh, see, now we were talking about John's collection of guitars. Look at these. Look at these. That's all the Fenders. That's not even all of them. That's just the really cool ones on the bottom. And the Gretches are in the middle.
Okay, Tim's favorite one is I Wouldn't Sleep With You.
Oh,
I wouldn't sleep with you if you paid me.
yeah. All right. So you want to hear about that? I can read to you about that. Much. I got to turn on a little light. And I'll read to you. Life goes on. Where am I?
See, but the funny thing about
When you
that,
see the light back on the road.
I don't think that John really wrote
Left, left
because
for
we
dead.
don't know anyone that he wouldn't have slept with.
Well, no, it's, John had pride.
No, he didn't.
Well, how come it doesn't say about I wouldn't sleep with you in here? It's supposed to have the whole freaking. Oh, here it is.
Oh wait, so Sue just posted the drum set picture, the Christmas tree.
Oh, cool. Is it where?
And he said, yes,
Well, we
read
can't
it to
see it.
us.
Okay, according to John, this piece is somewhat autobiographical.
Somewhat not.
John shared his original lyrics with Steve, that would be me. Always true to their cause, they spent a couple of days sending hysterical faxes back and forth with lyrics that could never be used on any record. That's true. I still have several of them, which are way inappropriate. Okay? I mean, maybe we'll have an auction in 10 years or something. Okay. In the end, they used John's original lyrics, so that's true. John's vocal is a sarcastic na-na lament to an old flame, making John the one who got away. Wow.
But look, here's the Christmas tree.
Wow, where'd you get that?
That Sue just posted it.
On our, how do I show that to people?
I couldn't tell you.
That's a nice man.
I guess I could share it to you.
No. Is it not, how are you seeing it?
I went on a different browser and opened up Facebook, and it's on Sue's page.
It's on Sue's page. Okay, well.
Oh, look at that painting back there. It's like an abstract Christmas light painting.
We don't know anybody that does that.
But that's got Christmas lights in it. That's cool.
Well, anyway, so that's, that if you got the
You wanna
booklet,
get
the little
this to
stories
show
are in
it?
there. Yeah, how am I going to do
It's
that?
on Sue's page.
It's on Sue's page, so I have to go to Facebook.
Sue Licente.
I know. I know who she is. Now, where would I find her here? And there she is. Okay, making progress.
There she is.
Yep, that's right.
Oh, that's a different page.
Why do I not
think.
see the picture? Oh, wait, I guess maybe
Yeah,
I have
it's
to
that
go
one.
here.
No,
No,
where's the picture,
no,
Sue?
see
We're not
flowers.
seeing it on your page.
Look at that beautiful shirt, though. My
I
goodness.
just saw it in the news feed. Go to the news feed.
In the news. You know what? I'm not playing Facebook with you, crazy person. I would love to see it. And if you had things that you're supposed to, well,
What?
If you knew how to do stuff, you could have done it.
Okay.
It's okay.
Mhm.
So let's see, what else is good in the hood? What do we got?
Remy's getting a new bed. Oh, I'll tell you people what happened.
Oh, okay.
Oh, look, there's a Christmas tree.
That's very
Um,
nice.
yes, it
It's
is.
a great Christmas tree.
We ordered him an orthopedic bed,
For an elephant,
a jumbo
for a
size.
for
And it was on sale, Black Friday sales, but they had them like a week early from Chewy. But Chewy used a third party where they're made. And so I'm waiting for his bed, and I see the tracking number, and it's coming FedEx, and a week has gone by and it still hasn't moved. So I wrote, you know how you can chat with FedEx? I wrote a little chat thing. Where, why isn't it showing, where it's gone to next? And they said, because we have not received it into FedEx yet. They have just made the tag, and it's still wherever it is in Kentucky. So I was like, wow. So I called Chewy up and I said, listen, I paid, it was on sale, but it was a lot of money still. And I said, we need this for our dog. And I said, is there a way that you can contact the manufacturer
Did you?
and find out why they haven't shipped it yet? What? What's funny?
You're watching the screen as you're talking like when Alan fucks with my echo. You're talking like because you.
Okay, so look.
Go ahead, I'll let you tell the
Okay,
story.
so the girl says, no, we can't do that. And I went, what? Because Chewy usually does anything you want. And I said, can I please speak to a supervisor? So she said, okay. And she put a supervisor on it. And I told her what the problem was. And she went, oh, let me check. She said, okay, I'm going to call you right back. What's a good number? And I told her. And she called me right back. And she said, okay, I have contacted them. And they did give it to FedEx, but FedEx has it like in some kind of cart and they haven't processed it yet. She said, so I'm going to tell you what I'll do. I'll give you $25 off.
$25 off. You can imagine how much this thing was, right?
$25 off. And she said, and I will send you out another one because if that one's sitting there,
And it
this
doesn't
one
get
might get there
shipped.
faster. And I went, oh, thank you so much. That's so nice. She said, and I will still give you the $25 off.
And if you receive the second one,
keep
just
it.
give it away
She said,
or keep it for him in another room.
Yeah.
And
Then she calls yesterday and she said, and today's her day off. She calls back like
Today's
an
her
hour
day
later
off.
and she said, I've got good news. It's moving. Your first one is moving and it's going to get there Wednesday. And I said, well, then what should I do about the other one? Then not have you send it? She went, I don't know. I said, well, it's up to you. She went, no, it's not up to me. It's up to you. And I would think that you would want it for your dog for the living room. So I went, okay. So he's getting 2 dog beds.
we faxed her a floor plan so she knew that.
And they're
Yeah.
orthopedic.
Yeah, they're amazing. I mean,
Gail
and
wants
they're
the Bogeyman video.
really. I'm happy to play the Bogeyman video.
You got the Bogeyman video?
I do.
I know. She says they're usually
Where?
quick. They are. That's why when
Gotta find it.
and then when I called and the regular girl, no, we don't do that. Like, give me a
What's wrong with these people? All right, let me see. Bogeyman video, huh?
Yep.
Huh. How quick can I do this? Bogeyman, Bogeyman video. No, that's just the music. Can't have that. Wait a minute. I'll find him. He's here. I know he is. See what we've resorted with.
Yes.
Okay. So let it be written, so let it be done.
Bogeyman.
Maybe. No, wait. Come on, get up there.
We had nothing programmed for tonight.
Certainly didn't have this program.
We had
Where is it now? I don't-
Gerardo.
Oh, okay.
I was a kid, my mother used to tell me, if you don't behave, do as I say. I'm gonna tell your dad when he gets home, and there be hell to pay. Now pick yourself up off the floor and put your toys away. Wash that face and hands, you'd think your skin was turning gray. Oh man, look at you. Sure as night turns into day. Oh man, look at you. He'll come and drag you away. Sit up straight and eat your greens. Stop playing with your food. Don't pick your nose at the table. Go straight to bed. That's very rude. So I spent the night with my head in the covers, protected by electric light. When my mom came in to say goodnight, I nearly died with fright. Oh man, look at you. Sure as night turns into day. Oh man, look at you. He'll come and drag you away. I've grown up, I realized how silly kids could be. Now I sit up all night with a baseball bat, and Pokemon ain't gonna get me. Look at you. Sure night turns into day. Pokemon, look at you. Come and drag you away.
Now, I'll show you something in here. Interesting facts about this video. Wait till I get there. Are you
Okay.
gonna? Okay, there's the snare drum.
Mhm.
Okay, and now you see this part with the moon and all that. That's John's. I guess you would call it a front yard. Looks pretty creepy, right? I mean, it's. And we smoked it, and then I had to run around. This is outside. This is.
Oh, you used the smoke machine?
Yeah. I mean, he
Well-
didn't usually have the mist like that.
No,
we had to smoke it.
there, it was foggy.
But we smoked this. You recognize that. There's the stairs to the outside that.
Yep.
But
By the
to the
dog
kitchen.
room.
No. Yeah, the stairs up to the
Garage.
dog room, but yeah, the garage and to the kitchen.
Yeah.
But we smoked that too. We had, with actual smoke. And the thing that, when they edited this, the gag was that every time the bogeyman showed up, like here, John's playing a gold buzzard, right? And And every time the bogeyman shows up, he snaps his fingers and the bass gets worse. So it turns into this Framus bass, right? That's the Framus bass. And then it turns into, where's the next one? It turns into, come on, where is it? It's not that. It turns into this is Chris's little Thunderbird,
John's son's
miniature bass. And then, you can see it there, right? And then the bogeyman snaps his fingers again, which is supposed to be right there. And it turns into this ridiculous thing with an E on the top of it. Well, yeah, that's what I said. No, not for Epiphone.
Not for Epiphone.
No,
Who
for
makes
some
that?
crazy. I don't know. We never. And this is the
Is
crazy
the E
thing.
for engineering?
No. Well, I don't know. I don't think it is. And so at the end of the whole thing, you remember I sit up all night with a baseball bat. So there,
Baseball bat.
had the baseball bat. That bogeyman ain't gonna get me. And then this is the shot where the bogeyman flashes and lets him have his bass back. Lets him have the
That
good
bogeyman.
bass. We'll see here.
Now I sit up all night with a baseball bat, and bogeyman ain't gonna get me.
There you go.
It is relieved.
Right.
That's great acting by John.
That is just a stunning act.
Gail says the horn section just cracks me up.
Yeah, well, we had a lot of fun making this thing. It was, yeah.
How about the acting?
They
of that
sent
bogeyman?
yeah. Come on, let's give some props to the bogeyman here.
Oh,
Well, wait a minute. Where's the one where he snarls at me? Here's the bogeyman comes up and where is it? There he goes. There's that bogeyman's hand and no, wait. It's got to be back here. Oh, there he goes, the bogeyman. Jesus. Here he comes. Come on, come up. Oh, what's that? Looking down at the bogeyman.
yeah,
There's a funny ass picture of us shooting this in front of a green screen out in
Sue
the.
said fun comes through in this.
Yeah, we had a good time, man. We did. We had a it was a lot of fun.
Mhm.
And when somebody says to you, please, we don't have a director. They send over a full film crew. I mean, awesome with all the stuff and the tracks and the everything, right? Lights, but no director. This was good planning. So, as John used to say, the lunatic is running the asylum. That would be me.
That's right.
So I go while they're setting these cameras up. I walk the director, not the director, the DP, the director of photography, through the house, and we pick out the locations that we're going to do this thing. And nobody's written a script for it.
So you have all these people on.
Got all these
that
people
clock.
on the clock in the house. And I mean, we had to wait till it got dark to shoot the opening scene. So we shot that last. But I'm up in my room cobbling together a storyboard of, well, the bogeyman can hop around
And you
outside.
didn't have those graphics.
Yeah, we didn't have anything.
No, they had nothing.
We had nothing. But it was like, okay, now let's do this. And then I got the idea to do the bogeyman, doing the guitar. But there's a funny picture because I'm directing this thing, but here I am dressed as the bogeyman with the dark eye shit and looking like an idiot. And I'm giving John direction. This is just, it was a lot of fun. And then we shot When the Sun Comes Up in that too. That we just really did as a performance video. There was no theatrics to it. We just and that was up when I was living in the cottage, when I that one time when I was living up in Fleurs. We shot it there.
Okay, well, Tim says 97, John told about the session June to July.
June to July. Is that what it was? Well, 97? Maybe, yeah, it would have had to been. Would have had to been after the first Left for Dead tour. That's when we got, yeah, 97.
Guess what?
So, well, Gerardo,
Jordan.
I hope you watch this episode.
Yes.
But he did come in early. With all probably did get, the good amount of, we got the decent amount of time. And I found out stuff. I needed to know stuff. And now I do. But like I said, I was thrilled to hear him say that he liked fiberglass drums for live because it, for percussion, because it projects better, which is why I had the fiberglass drums and the carbon graphite drums. And there you go.
Okay, so tomorrow night, wilding on Wednesday.
Yeah, wilding on Wednesday if you dare. We actually have a good idea for tomorrow night. So, but we're wilding on Wednesday.
That's right.
So, anyway, it was good. Thanks for riffing with us. We hope you enjoyed our little adventure into the unknown. And if I don't see you in the
Enjoy
future,
the Christmas shows, everybody.
I don't see you in the future. I'll see you in the pasture.
Good night, everybody.
We're out of here.